This video will give you a detailed look at the histology of the retina. At the very back of your eye are a series of photoreceptors called rods and cones. They're part of a tissue layer called the retina. The retina helps your brain to gather light information from your eye. Here we're looking at the retina with the 10x objective. We can see that dark layer called the choroid right here. We're going to move to the 40x objective. We can see the choroid. We can see a cross-section of a blood vessel. This is the choroid. Here is the pigmented layer of the retina. This layer right here, this pink layer here, are the rods and cones. These are the outer segments of the rods and cones. Then we have the nuclei of those rods and cones. Keep in mind that the light is entering from the left side of this image, going all the way through this tissue to the rods and cones, where they may collect that light information, as the rods and cones are both photoreceptor cells. So here we see those rods and cones, the outer segments. These are the nuclei. This layer of nuclei here is the nuclei of bipolar cells. Then we have the layer here of nuclei, which are much larger. These are the nuclei of ganglion cells. And then these strand-like structures at the very anterior surface are called the axons of those ganglion cells. The retina, the neural layer of the retina, which is what all of this is, will ultimately continue to become the optic nerve. So again, choroid, pigmented layer of the retina, rods and cones, nuclei of rods and cones, nuclei of bipolar cells, nuclei of ganglion cells, and then the axons of ganglion cells. Let's look at this on the Histology Guide website. We have the choroid here. This layer is the pigmented layer. Then we have the rods and cones, the outer segment, the nuclei of the rods and cones, the nuclei of the bipolar cells, nuclei of the ganglion cells, and then the axons of the ganglion cells. And this is the histology of the retina.